Good morning, everyone. This is Vince here at the Northern Salinas Valley Mosquito Abatement District. So, kind of want to reflect a little bit on 2020. 2019, Ken and I were sitting here talking about we were expecting huge things in 2020. One of the big things was getting our new building. We were all excited about that. We finally broke ground. We should see a new building in about 6 to 8 months. So it's coming along very, very well. So 21, that's when we're going to get our building. But one of the things that really kind of took us all by surprise was the COVID-19 in March of 2020. Things changed at that point. A lot of things we had to do here at the office, such as scheduling people, social distancing, sanitizing, constantly cleaning handles. And unfortunately, we did have some individuals that had come down with COVID-19 in 2020, which was pretty surprising to all of us. You know, at some points we think that we're not going to get it, but unfortunately it does happen. So sanitizing everything, trying to keep clean, kind of keep social distancing from each other, we've done that. There were a couple months where we actually would leave from home out to the field, and only a couple of us were sitting here at the office, and again keeping our distance. So 2020 was the year of the mask. But we do want to reflect a little bit more on 2020, and I've got Paul here to help me out. We're going to go over a couple things, and a lot of these things are actually pretty funny. Even though with the pandemic, there's always a time to laugh and have fun and poke fun of each other. So it's been not only a horrible year for families and the deaths that we've seen and the virus that continues to spread throughout the world, but we've also had a lot of fun here at the office. So I look forward to 2021. So don't forget to come out and watch some of our videos. And don't forget, around November or so, we've got our new building and we'd like to invite you all. I'll be setting up an actual open house, and I'm trying to convince Ken to do a 3-day open house, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So stay tuned. You're probably going to see some video of the new building going up, so I'm super excited. So we'll talk to you here in a minute.
So now this year we got to put our faces on. So as you can see, Vince has his on, I have mine on. Makes it a little harder to talk, but we'll try to get through this. So what we're going to watch is a video from last year around this time. The reason why we wanted to do it was we have our annual MVCAC, which is our mosquito conference, coming up next week. So we thought we'd look at the video we did last year before the whole COVID really took over our lives and everything that's going on around us, and kind of reflect on the times that we had. And you know, we, like Vince said, we did have some good times last year. Even though all this stuff was going on and all the bad things were happening around us, there was still some good times. So we just kind of want to reflect off of it. So,
and where was the MVCAC?
San Diego.
Oh, it was in San Diego.
San Diego. It was a very, very nice trip. So let's get into the video and let's check it out.
Hey, what's going on?
So here we have really just the start of the video. It was a rainy day, just like it is today.
Just like it is today.
Just like it is today. So the crazy thing about this was a lot of times we get to drive out to these conferences, but San Diego so far for us, we actually have to fly out for this one.
Well, this particular day we had 6 board members, I believe. 5 board members?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's been a year. I think it was 5 or 6 board members that we had actually flown down together. We all drove up to San Jose, and
there we are right now, taking off, picking up Jeff.
Oh, picking up Jeff on the way, and off we go.
So as you can see, it is a rainy day. We did have to take a plane. There's Philip right there. A couple of our board members. And as we talked about before, we look back on this day. And this was actually the day as soon as we got off the plane. Actually, I got a text message from my wife. And this was the day Kobe Bryant had died and had his helicopter accident. And
what a tragedy.
you know, so just a horrible day in that sense.
Gotta find our baggage and then hopefully make it to the
But
race.
look at us, no mask.
Think we'll make it?
Everybody's happy.
Everyone's happy.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
What a
close.
difference
It's
in a
gonna be
year.
close. We'll see if we make it. See you later.
Yeah, I mean it was no one knew this was coming. I mean nobody's social distancing. You know, we're just
Alright,
all
so we just got to the race.
talking and
We're running a little bit late for the race. Not even
So
close
here
to the race.
we're actually a little bit late coming in, and we're getting ready for a
And
race.
then if we don't, we'll go
So
home.
we're trying to get into our hotel rooms. We're trying to get ourselves ready and going. We weren't sure if we were actually going to make the race. We were a little bit late. Everybody's kind of started before us, but we're still able to get out there. And how long was that race?
it was actually a 5K, which is about 3.2 miles, something like that. Yeah, but we did do it. Like Paul mentioned, we were late. The flight was a little late coming in, and by the time we left the airport and got to the hotel, the entire run had already started. So 5 of us quickly ran up to our room. We got into our running shorts, and they actually gave us a nice little shirt, and off we went and did our 5K run. So these conferences that we go to on an average, for those of you that don't know, during the CMVCA, which means they're the Mosquito Control Association of California, we can get anywhere from 300 to 500 people. And I can tell you that Monterey is probably the most popular one, and we'll get upwards of 500 people. We've got beautiful weather during this time of the year. Unfortunately, we've got this storm that kind of came through here in the last couple of days, and we do have some flooding. And well, we're going back to the video here.
So like you talked about before, this was pretty much the start of us getting ready to build, and this is Haisheda, right?
Haisheda.
Yeah, so these guys are our developers, and they're the ones who are really put the floor plan of what the building's going to look like together. So you can see a little bit of it here, and what they have is some other buildings that they've done for different mosquito control districts. And really, the plan that they came up with looks really nice. We got to see some pictures, we got to see some drawings, and hopefully, when the time comes, we'll be able to show you guys what it looks like when they're all done.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, it's we're just a few months away. We're thinking by November, so we're super excited.
And as it all goes along, we'll continue to show you guys videos of the progress as they continue to go. There's Jerry right there. Jeff and
one of our board members.
So this year is going to be different. I mean, everything is going to be Zoom.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be video. Everybody's made videos and sent them in, and they're going to put it all together. So it's going to be different. We will be social distancing during the time, so I think ourselves will be home. Oh man, what a night that was.
Yeah, we actually
back. Good times.
Yeah, we actually, after the conference was done, we the entire staff and our board members went out to a Mexican restaurant down in Old Town San Diego, which I've been to several times. One of my favorite places to eat. So yeah, it was a great night.
So here we're finishing out the first night, and as you can see, we look tired. It was a long day. So the conferences normally start about 8, and we can go all the way until 4 o'clock. And it's talk after talk after talk, and normally you're looking and you're trying to see what talk you want to go to, and so you'll go to that one, and then you'll go to a different room and go to a different talk after that.
Yeah, it was actually a beautiful place. We stayed there in San Diego. It was over by the harbor somewhere. I don't even remember the name of it anymore, but what a great place.
So that was the video we did. I think that was one of them that we just did for that day, and then I think we had a second video we also did. But this last conference was, and I told this to Ken, was probably the best conference I've ever had personally. So out of 6 years, this was the first conference where I actually was able to talk to different people, and you know, a lot of people came up to us because of our videos, and they're starting to do different stuff for their districts. So we're able to share information and really just get into good conversations about improving our districts when it comes to social media, since that's the new thing now. Social media is big, and that's why we're doing YouTube videos to help teach.
You know, and these types of videos actually help for me also. For those of you that don't know, I am the Public Information Officer Education Coordinator here with the Mosquito and Vector Control. And I do anywhere from about 160 to 180 class presentations in the school year. And unfortunately, since March, I haven't done anything. But I've had several teachers email and have called and asked if we do anything virtually, and unfortunately we really haven't. But what the benefit for us with the videos is that I'm able to lead them into or give them our sites where they can actually get in and they can watch some of the videos, and it works out very well. So thanks for doing that, Paul.
Oh, well, you know what? It's good for me. It's good for us, and it's good to have something to go back on many years from now. We'll be able to have something to continue to show to other people what the district, because the districts, you've been here how many years?
Been here going on 30 years.
Yeah.
It'll actually in
And how
another
much
couple
has the
months.
district changed from that
Oh my
time
goodness,
till now?
it has changed drastically. In 30 years, when I first started, we were limited to amount of materials. Actually, when I started 30 years ago, we were still using OPs.
And what are OPs?
Well, OPs are actually monophosphates, and things like that type of material for the most part is gone. So have I seen a lot of changes in 30 years? Yes, I have, Paul. Yes, I have.
And we'll continue to see more changes, and we'll continue to video, vlog, and show, especially with and the most important thing is with our district and all the changes that happen, and give you guys just a view into what we're doing around Monterey County to control mosquitoes and to keep up with the times. So
Yeah.
as you can see right now, you know, with everything that's going on, we're keeping up with the times. So till next time, take it easy.
Peace.